Hi again, it's Robin Hendrix. I'm talking to you about the technique of Edmund J. Myer, who discovered a wonderful way of arriving at the means of having a very beautiful and creamy and velvety voice. And his means are to lift up the body to the level of the note that you're going to sing, that much energy, to expand all of the body, including the hips, the chest, everything you can. And imagine that it's expanding with air, because it is. And then you release every single muscle in the upper part of your body. Don't let the tension creep in. But the one you must really let go of the most is your face. How much? Well, I'll show you how much. He discussed a kind of energy that the body will use if it's not all tight with other kinds of energy. And the one he wants us to use is a light, airy kind of energy. But the one most of us use is the one he talks about in his wonderful exercise to learn about muscular tension and exertion versus muscular use and ease. So he talks about, I think you can see me, he talks about, he gives you an exercise, and here it is. He says to raise your arm and to make it as tense as possible. Hand out there all the way. Ah, here I go. Make it as tense as possible. And he says a lot of us sing with a lot of our muscles that tense, through the abdomen, the back, the shoulders, but particularly the throat and the tongue and the jaw. So this kind of tension will fatigue you, but imagine how much fatigue could build up into small muscles. So he says there's another kind of energy. It's a light, airy energy. It's an energy where your mind says, I think my arm's about to float up into the air. Yep, there it goes. It's different. It's a lighter use of the same muscles without as much contraction and tension. There's a lightness to it. Then he says, you see your hand? Devitalize it. Let nothing in the way of muscular tension or activity course through it. You can still hold up your arm with this light, airy energy, but your hand is completely disconnected from that kind of energy. And that's what he says you have to find for your face when you start to sing. It's particularly useful with this technique because it connects everything together. You'll feel it, you'll hear it. But anyway, that much energy and no more throughout the face, the head, entirely, the throat, the tongue, the jaw, all of that must be very, very slack. But that slackness, it communicates to the rest of your body. Hey, let go. If I can let go, you can let go. Come on, let go. So that's the explanation about the energy. When you have this light energy and there's no tension anywhere, that's when the magic starts to happen. As long as you've done the movement the way he says it is to be done, and you have really, truly let go, and there's no wasted muscular tension anywhere in your body, but a light energy doing everything it should be doing, something happens in the larynx. And I'll show you a picture. Now, here it is. Let me see if I can get that straight. Okay. That's inside your larynx. The white part are your real vocal cords. The dark part, where I've put arrows painting to it, are the false vocal cords. They're not vocal cords at all. They're just some tissue that covers up and closes when it's necessary. But in this particular use, the use in singing, when there is an equilibrium of pressure between the air that you're driving and the air that arrives at the vocal cords, in other words, there's some form of resistance that's holding it back, that enables these false cords, which are just above the real cords, to sort of puff up. A space forms between the two, and they're called the ventricles. and they're on both sides. When they're formed, a beautiful sound appears in the voice. And it's quite nice to sing that way. I'm very, very tense to make it happen on a camera. I'm in concert, that's how I sing, but let me see if I can get anywhere with this. So you'll hear the sound. So let me do what he says to do. Lift, expand, and release. Let go. See. It's okay. Let me try it again so you can hear it. See. It's not see or see. I could, but I think it's more beautiful like this. See. You can expand that. See. So that's that sound that we're looking for, and it's so lovely in singing songs, any kind of songs, fast, slow, popular, Broadway. I do it all. But if I want to really be a lullaby singer, ooh, you can't do better than this kind of sound, you know? So anyway, that's it. That's the discussion of the false chords. They're really cool, and you can use them. It makes a beautiful sound. Try it.